And we're back with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy!
Objection!
Ooh,
Alright.
hold it.
Yep, so we've got 3 people with the bad internet here tonight, so let's see how long we can go into this trial.
Yay!
I do love that it is basically just us 3, and I'm very glad to learn that, Morgan, you also have the bad internet, like Matt and I.
Yeah, it's the best internet I can get.
Same here.
Fucking monotony, or monopoly shit.
Let's go ahead and start with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. That's the best place to start in a game, right?
I would hope so.
Or we could just jump right ahead to Trials and Tribulations and just assume we know the plot.
Been forever since.
God, I don't think I know the plot.
Okay, so full cards on the table. I never played Phoenix Wright when it was on the DS. I had a DS,
neither.
I just never played it. I had a friend who absolutely loved the series, but I just never played the game.
I didn't know it was a game until like 5 or 6 years ago when I saw like Game Grumps play it.
Ah.
First time I played it was on my friend's phone because there was a mobile version.
Wow, I didn't even know they had a mobile version. But yeah, I got the game like a couple of years ago on Steam, and I played through Ace Attorney, and I played halfway through Justice for All. Grad school, though, eats up my time, so that's why I'm only halfway through with Justice for All.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'd be willing to do Ace Attorney again. I don't remember everything from there anyway, so...
That's fine. I'm willing to start from the beginning.
Ooh.
Alright, let's do it.
Now, I
So,
do...
episode 3 is the starting one, right?
No...
Looks about right.
I know this. I vaguely remember this case, but again, it's been a long ass time.
Ooh.
Tomato juice.
Yum yum.
Human tomato juice.
Organic.
Oh, she
Indeed.
spilled!
How do you... She spilled the tomato juice from her head.
Big kids don't spill.
No, they don't.
Well, then he's not a big kid.
Alright, wait a minute.
Why does he have a bullet hole in his forehead?
That's a mole.
Oh.
Pretty big mole. Should get that checked out.
I
Yeah,
know, he
probably.
really should.
He should probably freeze it. Maybe it'll fall off.
Ooh, maybe.
Alright. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2.
Where's defendant? What do you have against defendant number 3? Wait, what?
Alright, so who should be Phoenix?
I honestly don't exactly remember what kind of voice he has.
I mean, he doesn't actually talk in these old games. Like, there's no voice acting on the DS.
Oh, fair enough. I don't remember all the characters, but I do remember Phoenix as a character.
Listen, all I know is I want to be Larry Butts.
Who is Larry Butts again?
That's his best friend.
Yeah, Phoenix's best friend.
I guess I'll be Phoenix.
Oh, good. I didn't want to have to be another protagonist.
Don't worry, I'll be the protagonist this time, Alan. All right. Boy, I am nervous.
Should I be Mia then?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well.
Thanks.
Also, I just realized I've been clicking with a mouse, and that's gonna make a whole lot of awful sound. Let me get a real controller, so that way I'm not making clicking
Yeah,
sounds.
I can actually hear the clicking of your mouse from my end.
Let me fix that. I swear I'm trying to be professional.
I'm a real YouTuber.
I'm a real YouTube boy.
Pick your,
I am
pick
the
your
YouTube boy.
Which is the worst poison, Twitch or YouTube?
Oh, Twitch for sure.
I think so too.
Oh wait. Oh god damn it. There we go.
Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
It's okay, you can say he's your boyfriend.
What?
It's over. My life, everything, it's all over.
Oh shit.
Oh. Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him.
Death, despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah.
Nick.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep a straight face here. I really am trying.
You're doing a good job so far.
But it's just working its way out. Speaking from this character, I'm losing my mind. Oh my god. Jeez. You're killing me. Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
Hey. What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away?
Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. It was Finn. My name is Phoenix Wright. And here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment.
Wait, people die when they're killed?
Wait a
Well,
minute.
I assume so. I think, maybe. I don't know.
Listen, I'm not a doctor.
Neither am I.
I'm
the
not a
guy they
doctor
arrested-
yet either.
Oh shit.
You're the closest to being a doctor. The guy they arrested was the unlucky Sap Daner. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 20 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one, which is why I took this case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do.
It jumps immediately like to October 31st. I fucked up.
And Larry is dead.
Hammer time!
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
I'll do this.
You probably shouldn't, because he interacts with Phoenix a lot, so it should either be Morgan
okay.
or I.
Okay.
Should I do it? I can be pretty snively.
Yeah, you do it, because then I can be Edward.
Okay.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Honestly, that wasn't the voice I was expecting.
I feel like that really fits him, though. Like,
Yeah, it
he's kind
does.
of a snivelly boy.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves and not do the cha-cha real smooth right now.
Hang on, I need to roll for a stay cool check.
You get a -2 on this roll.
Shit! Objection! Yeah. Thank you, Your Honor.
I like the idea of instead, like in the middle of the trial, instead of objection or hold it, he just goes, "Shit, motherfucker!"
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness, and I cannot read again.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you agree that I can't read?
No, not yet. Wait, what?
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Who is it?
Larry.
Oh, I'm sorry, here. Dang, I can't go back.
Wait, what?
I accidentally skipped over a line.
Oh.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Whew, I know this one, but I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this?
Apparently
You don't
not.
even know the victim's name?
Hold on, I need to make an idea check.
History.
It looks like you rolled a nat 1, Phoenix.
Fuck! I mean, objection. Oh, the victim? Of course I know the victim's name. Wasn't it Britney Spears?
Hold on. Here we go.
Cindy Stone.
Winston Payne, that's her name.
I just, forgot temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab even though you're using controller at any time to check it, okay?
Isn't that breaking the fourth wall?
I mean, yes, but I'm not gonna be along here. I'm not gonna be around for very much longer, so I'm allowed to
Yeah.
do this. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at one of the answers.
I mean, we can pick it.
Is it Cinderblock?
I think it's Cindy Stone.
Okay.
Or Stone Sydney. The victim's name is Cindy Stone, or Stone Sydney.
Correct, she was stoned as all hell. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
hit with a blunt object.
Yeah, it was a blunt. She smoked that thing.
She was struck once by a blunt object. I know I said strunk, but I don't care.
Correct, she indeed was strunk out of her mind. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You did indeed get your law degree from the back of a cereal box, correct?
Maybe.
Good. You seem much more relaxed now. I hope it was a Captain Crunch cereal. Either way.
It was actually Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, get the hell out of my courtroom.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what the object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
Hey, I'm a thinker every day.
I see. The court accepts that it into evidence, unlike Mr. Wright's comments about thinking.
I like that I'm voicing 3 characters. I'm just hogging them all.
That's alright. I'm just hanging out.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use, tab, and break the fourth wall frequently.
Well, sorry, I was drinking iced tea.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
It's me.
Chief. What do I do now? Do I keep drinking my tea?
The hell should I know? I'm just here to fucking look cute right now.
Shit, this is my first trial. I mean, hold it.
You just scream hold it like every 3 to 4 seconds, okay, right? Just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Like, and the murders began? Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey! Watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Antony. Anthony.
So, shitty boyfriend and a girlfriend that was gonna die. Gotcha. Didn't they all die?
Wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. Wait, what? She's an American citizen? I thought we were in Japan. Oh.
It's an Americanized Japan, I think.
I know, I'm just poking fun with that.
Yeah.
According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Wow, you're what,
Daddies? Sugar?
Wow, your girlfriend was a hoe.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr.
Clearly.
Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I guess to stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. The question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof, wins.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue.
Oh, well, let's continue with the
Judge.
trial.
Wow, Judge. Did something happen to your voice?
No, nothing happened. If you dare question me again, I will penalize you. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
Ooh, iced tea.
I believe the accursed's motive, or accused motive, is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
No.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Hmm. Oof. I want part of me says stop him from answering.
Is that where we're going with it?
But
Sure.
okay.
I'm good with whatever.
I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog.
Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can prove that he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Sounds like Payne needs some testosterone.
How fucking dare you? Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct?
I guess I'll do this.
Sure, if you want.
Alright. Oh, yes! Newspapers, yes!
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her, lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
Because you told him to lie.
I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building, yes?
Huh?
I thought I heard Morgan say something.
Sorry, I was talking to somebody else. I forgot to mute myself.
Oh, it's okay.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sonnet used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Oh, right. This is it. The real deal.
Wait a minute. What exactly am I supposed to do?
Fuck if I know. But either way, I assume that you're supposed to, like, kind of poke at them and prod them with, like, a cattle rod or something.
Lies? What? He was lying?
It's nice to know you never listen to me, right? Either way, I guess if you find a lie, that's good enough. Or maybe your client really is guilty.
How do I prove he's not?
Like I said, use that cattle prod like a fucking saber and beat people with it.
Wait, what?
Use the cattle prod to find the testimony and the evidence and blah blah blah. Yeah, I know you're not listening to me, right? Either way, you gotta find contradictions in the court record and all that nonsense. And oh God, why do I have to be here? I just wanted to go to fucking McDonald's, but then I got dragged in here.
I do listen to you sometimes. Okay.
Open the court record by breaking the fourth wall again, and then point out contradictions.
Easy peasy.
Alright, I think I know the one that it is. I'm just gonna quickly check here. Okay, so there we go. We had that and that. So he says it's 1 p.m., but however, the problem is the time of death would have been wrong for that.
Yeah. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh God, he does have a voice! Oh my God, I picked the right one for him. I forgot.
You did!
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sonnet, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.?
I Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, right? Now when am I gonna get that Big Mac?
On your next lunch break.
Oh, thank God, I've been waiting all day. Lies beget more lies, so if you don't give me that Big Mac, you're going to end up dead.
Whoever said I would pay for it.
That's it, I'm leaving.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding.
Alright, I already know the answer to this one.
Yeah.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
I got that Big Mac right. Oh, this Big Mac is going to be so good. You can do whatever you want.
I've got this one.
Don't care. Alright, at the time, it was a voice. Oh, what? Dang it. Go back. There we go. It's a voice, and... There we go.
Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah. Irk.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite! Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. The constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Actually, I didn't...
Oh, no, you don't need to repeat that.
Sorry.
There's a table clock. Yeah, the murder weapon. Here we go.
It was the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Payne?
as the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Yes, it's
yeah.
full of holes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was the clock because he
Is
done
the
did
top
it.
one.
went to the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Solid, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Grr.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw... Grr. Shut up! I hate you! It was him. I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death!
Order! Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully.
But you were a little far from your mic somehow, Matt, this time.
I am? How about now?
That's better.
Okay, cool. The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor. The sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
I think it's 8:25.
That is certainly a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Selwood heard and the actual time of death. Mr. Sawit. Try to talk your way out of this one. Ah! 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 You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close!
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I'm down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Oh my god, have you tried this Big Mac?
Mia? I mean, Chief.
Listen, if you've ever gone to like Paris, you should go to one of the McDonald's there. They have the best Big Macs.
Ooh, fries.
Yes, you can get fries there too.
No, I took your fries.
Judge, I'd like to submit that there's going to be another murder in this courtroom.
Nobody can prove that.
I have a knife in my fucking bag. Do you think I will not cut a bitch for stealing a fry?
I hate your fry.
Never touch my fries. Think it through it, and if you take another fry, you will lose that hand. Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof that I will stab you. Right? Can you think of a reason why I might stab you?
Yes. Wait! Maybe I can't prove it.
You really must be so slow, right? I just cannot believe that. You know, well, I'm just gonna go back to McDonald's.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Oh, okay, let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Let's see. The victim had just returned from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid. Or should I say, Mr. Did It.
Hey, you joined just in time for us to wrap up the case.
Oh, wow.
Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Sawa was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawlett let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawlett grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Whew, I still can't believe he won.
Right. Good job in there, I guess. Or something. I wasn't paying attention. Either way, congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe all to you.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. You can thank the Big Macs. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note, especially when I got to eat the Big Mac whole.
I'll take a Whopper any day. I've never seen a chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel about the Whopper.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry Potter.
Carrie?
Yes, you. I can practically hear the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
Great, you're giving me a murder weapon.
A present? From me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Okay, so you get the clock, I'll take your fry.
I will use this as a murder weapon again.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I'm so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, well then never mind. See ya.
No, wait.
Right, do you have something you want to show your friend? You know, something that you can use by breaking the fourth wall or something?
Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
The thinker.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive, you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well,
Well, oh, sorry, that was me.
okay. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. But not Big Macs. Those things never change. They're timeless. This is not
Don't
corporate
worry.
shill. I am not sponsored. I just really, really like to talk about Big Macs, even though the person voicing me has only eaten maybe 20 burgers in their entire life.
Don't worry, I just ate a Big Mac if I you.
I will kill you, right? Listen, learn, and grow strong, as I will be coming for you. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about a Big Mac? For me, and only me. We'll drink a toast to the innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah. Part, at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry will be one promise I won't be able to keep.
That's because you don't want. That's just because you're not willing to try hard enough.
Yeah.
We did it, guys! We cleared a trial!
Ooh,
Yee!
we so smart.
Alright, well, time to say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.